Most people grow up believing that money comes from working harder, sacrificing time, and accumulating hours. But what almost no one explains is that money doesn't respond to effort. It responds to rules. Rules that don't appear in school textbooks and are rarely mentioned in everyday conversations. The first rule of money that almost no one taught you is that money is not worked for, it is organized. Two people can earn exactly the same income and live completely opposite financial realities. The difference is who has a system and who only reacts at the end of the month. When money has no direction, it disappears. When it has structure, it multiplies. The second rule is understanding that it doesn't matter how much money you make, but how much you manage to keep. Earning more may make you feel better for a while, but if your expenses grow at the same pace as your income, your real situation doesn't change. Many people improve their salary, but not their life. People who understand money think first about protecting it. They know that money that leaves rarely comes back, and that stability is not built through raises, but through control. The third rule of money is that emotional spending is one of the greatest enemies of financial progress. You don't just buy things, you buy feelings. You buy relief, validation, belonging. The problem is that the feeling fades quickly, but the financial impact stays for years. People with financial intelligence don't eliminate enjoyment, they eliminate impulsivity. Before spending, they ask themselves whether that decision improves their future or only comforts the present. The fourth rule is understanding that saving alone will not make you free. Saving is important, but money sitting still loses value over time. Inflation is not an opinion, it's a historical fact. That's why people who build wealth don't just store money, they look for ways to make it grow. They understand that every dollar must have a purpose and that money that doesn't work eventually weakens. The fifth rule of money is not depending on a single source of income. Even if it feels safe, relying on only one income is fragile. People with a strong financial mindset look for alternatives, options, and parallel paths, not because they hate their job, but because they understand that real security comes from diversification. Having more than one income stream is not ambition, it's prevention. The sixth rule is recognizing that time is more valuable than money. Money can be recovered, time cannot. Every financial decision is also a time decision. When you trade all your hours only for income, you limit your growth. People who understand this rule invest in efficiency, systems, and decisions that give them time back. They don't seek to stay busy, they seek to move forward. The seventh and final rule of money, the one that connects all the others, is that your mindset defines your financial ceiling. The way you think about money determines how you use it, how you protect it, and how you attract it. If you believe money is scarce, it always will be. If you see it as a tool, you'll learn how to use it. Money doesn't change people, it amplifies them. That's why before improving your numbers, you need to improve the way you think. No one explained these rules directly to you, but now you know them. And once you understand how money really works, you can't go back to ignoring it. This isn't about getting rich overnight, it's about stopping the same mistakes year after year. Thinking differently always comes before living differently. And when you change your relationship with money, money starts responding differently to you. Here, we don't dream about money, we learn how to build it.